Okay, that's good, that's good. Hey, I found word of this kind of puzzle game. I don't know exactly what to call it, called a perimeter. I got word of it from a... One second. What is Windows Media Player Legacy? I got word of it from a YouTuber that I like to like. I am trying to do too many things at once. Give me a second. Okay, shuffles on, random. Let's go to a louder song. Sorry, I forgot to get this set up ahead of time. Is my headset not connected? It's not connected because I just turned it off to try to double check it's connected. Okay, it's connected. Okay, let's put on one that I know the sound of. Okay, there we go. Let's get you to there. Let's check how loud that is here. We can turn it down a little bit, I think, hopefully. That should be good. So we got music, because I don't see... I'm guessing this doesn't have much audio to it. Give me a second, I'm opening chat now. I should learn to do all of these things ahead of time instead of after hitting the whole start recording. Dust drifting directions divine, screaming, sidelining supernovas, colliding colossi in crack coronas. Okay, and just like that, mute the audio on there, and we've got chat open. Just double checking something. Okay, that is not the right... How did that happen? Okay, there we go. Oh, this song is louder. I suppose since they're from all different albums, it's not well audio balanced between them, which is understandable. So let's turn this down a little bit more. Turn it down for me a little bit. But hopefully that's good. Music, got chat open. Okay, let's see what this is about. Warning, you have entered a puzzle perimeter, do not panic. Please deactivate the perimeter at your earliest convenience. Failure to deactivate in a timely manner will result in irrevocable outcomes. Irrevocable outcomes. That's even stranger than irrevocable. Huh. I know next to nothing about this other than it's a puzzle. Isley Puzzles, who I saw, posted a video on it and decided to play it because of that. I saw like 10 seconds of the video and was interested, and then read some comments before deciding, yep, I'll give it a try. I forget where I was going with that. So I know next to nothing about this. Exists a house perimeter. The perimeter has always existed. It's possible the perimeter will always exist. You did not always exist, but you do now. Change is a constant. The perimeter is a constant for the future of everything on this blue planet and the universe beyond. This must all change. We cannot do it alone. We depend on you. You are our salvation. We are here to help you, management. These are buttons. If I do A real quick just to check there's nothing hidden. Copied. That seems like part of a YouTube video. So I heard this is a ARG, from the Isley Puzzles video. It's labeled as partially being an ARG, so let's, nope, nope, nope. Try. I don't think that's, not available anymore. Oh well, let's just keep this here since I found it. Okay, contact. We're listening, we're watching, we understand, express your thoughts, and we'll return the favor. Oh no, this is worrying. This might be well above me. That's why I have the backup of switching to Voices of the Void if I, oh, we got more. If I, can't figure all of this out. And I'm assuming I'm not going to figure all of it out. I'm just here to see what I can do. Thank you for accessing the perimeter. We're committed to protecting your privacy, ensuring transparency. If you're safeguarding your information, privacy has a perimeter. We ask our shares. Access to perimeter system services. Like that in the perimeter, you'll agree this policy. You're protecting your end. We encourage you to read this policy as carefully as you can. Understand how inferior. If you have any questions, please refer to section 10. Information. Cell types of information. Experience to prove our platform. Name, email, plus feedback. Collect, access service. We only collect certain information, university, status, general navigation patterns, device information, IP address. Cookie summary tracking technology, precise cursor movement, keystrokes, session and interaction patterns, how user uses buying our services, communication, insurance, community on platforms, uses information for our service, process complete transactions, send away information, send technical notices, date secure alerts, and support messages, respond to your comments, questions, and customer service, communicate with you about products, services, offers, and events, monitor, analyze, treat usage and activities of services, detect, investigate, and prevent fraudulent transactions and other illegal activities, debug and address technical and existential issues, personalize and improve our experience with our services, facilitate contests, sweepstakes, and promotions, maintain and stasis the true form of blank, comply with legal obligations, and enforce our terms of time, shift your attention towards the path. We do not sell your personal information. We may share your information with vendors, consultants, and other service providers who need access machinery and service providers are obligated to protect your information. These contracts are written in blank and visible only to blank. We may disclose information if required by applicant law, regulation, or legal process. We retain the right to investigate the applicant law, justice, and assist. And wait, we may disclose information if required. Is the text fading in and out? Regulation or legal processes. We retain the right to leverage the applicable laws of legal jurisdictions which may exist, will exist, and did exist, and do not exist. Okay. And we share information to the rights of property or users. Others include entities who have been blanked by the perimeter. It has been blanked too long. It must be destroyed. The perimeter has no concern for the protection of rights. It forces its will on an unwilling reality. Okay, freaky. We may transfer information, access, or acquisitions. May not exist on this reality. Vision, voices speak from the movement. Closest enemies, within all system of interesting. Not something to not be heard. Use various type services. Never forget you. Always be watching when you visit our site. Skip distracting. Library. Not us. You can choose reset cookies, but you won't. Why would you? These cookies are thank you. Path. You change your information. So I'm missing. That's different information here. Not controlling things. And an entity has memory of your existence. Since your blank returns when you don't exactly realize something is wrong. When you need your information, you will securely delete it. This has never happened. It will never happen. You and the path are interlinked. We're something. Whereas of freedom, your data resets from the premise, all supremely remain. Your data will remain secured. You do not want this. Safety is a prison. Security is agony. Security is blank. Under what authority you have to inflict reality with security? None imposes itself on you. Must be stopped. Security is unable broken. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, lies. Lost your holes. Your holes. It's always held permanently. Must be strolled. This seems like a bunch of gibberish, but I'm reading through it in case it's got like a line that has like information. Guidance, section 10. This data using what must be done. Sustenance. Your data keeps Blink alive, but more must be done. Change. Policy has changed. Words are different than they were. The words are the same, but mean something else now. We will notify you of changes by updating the data at the top. The data at the top has always said what it has said. Changes this policy for notifications will contact you, or messages will arrive before we send it. Message arrived long ago, but we're not present to read it. The message is arriving now. Message has arrived. Yada yada yada. We encourage you to review this policy periodically. Never stop reviewing it. Accepting this now, you will accept this in the future. You can't not accept it. Reading this policy means you've accepted it. You're always reading this policy. Scroll down, keep scrolling. The path awaits you at the bottom. Perhaps you should stop reading now, but you won't. You can't. We're almost done. We're never done. By continuing to use the service, you acknowledge that the remains of your will have been duly cataloged and filed with us protection management. Every single one of them all at once. So it said, keep scrolling down, don't stop scrolling down. So I'm just trying to scroll down a lot right now. Okay, that doesn't seem to be doing much. Multiple of these made reference to section 10, but this only goes up to 9. Can I do like privacy 2? Nope, it just goes back to here. Help. Oh, each one of these has a thing at the top. B. Let me try something. Alphabet flipping code. At Bash, that's the name of it. Does this happen to be at Bash? Some of the letters just kind of look like it's the Beck Noom. That oddly seems more sensical, but near. Is it backwards? Emonkeb. No. But oddly, at bashing it does seem to make it more sensical than it is by default. Strange. I'm just gonna remember that all of these have a thing for now then. Help desk. You're looking for assistance. Need not pry, need not beg. When you search for the past, makes a request. You don't need to. We guarantee a response, but we always guarantee. Oh. I don't know if this is... I don't know if this is just like an actual help mechanic. Sure. Okay. Okay. Perimeter hides the pathway. It does not want you to find it. It demands privacy. To walk the steps towards the path is to reject this. Fix your gaze on the privacy policy. Keep absolutely still with patience. The next step of the path. Is this the request support that I got? Probably. Maximize compliance. Path demands more than merely reading its privacy policy. Must remain there without movement, without interaction, with only patience. Their consciousness and the text unify. Once nothing remains, review security and the path will show itself. We understand how you feel. Fear is inappropriate in presence of the perimeter. The perimeter must be deactivated. This is the goal. The goal requires that only what is accessible within the pages of the server. You need nothing more. Okay, good to know. To reach the goal, you must walk the path. The path hides ways that are difficult to understand. Do not let it elude you. All steps of the path can be worked with logic. The path begins where privacy ends. Okay. So I would have gotten whatever this told me. I'm assuming this is what I requested from the bottom of the privacy. And I had already noticed that the things on privacy kind of flicker. Can I do anything here? Control panel. Okay. Well, then we go to privacy. It says scroll down. And then we wait probably for it to flicker until it's gone, it said. Ah, it wasn't flickering. It was just slowly fading out whenever I stopped. And then it said once it's gone, go to... Well, it didn't say go to the red perimeter, but it said, Okay, we've just got that now. That's good. Okay, click on this. Okay, so red adds adjacent. Yeah. I'm assuming red means add adjacent numbers. 10, 13. Can I put in 13? 6, 4. Yep. Okay, red is addition. Gotcha. I guess those have to be ones. Okay, this is pretty simple. I was expecting a lot more like ciphery things. Oh, one of these puzzles. Where can we start? We can start here. 4, 2, 8. That's 12, 13. So this is 2. This is 6. This is 3, which means that's 7. Red means addition. We saw this before at contact, so this is 7. We don't know what this one is. We are learning what... Short-term memory sauce. It's not multiplication. Is it just addition of the additions? So this would be 10. Okay, that does seem to be what it is. Add adjacent additions. Okay, so each one only takes adjacent things that are of the tier they're looking for. So solid cube only takes adjacent no cube, or outline of cube only takes adjacent. Wait. They only take things that are lower tier than them. Yes. So if we consider this stage 1, no outline, doesn't do anything, just an outline, will get any adjacent numbers that are lower than it, and this would be like tier 2 or 3, however you depend it, still only takes things lower than it. So everything here is lower than it, so let's do, feeding direction. I'm assuming lower tier gets calculated first, so this is these two. Then this one gets calculated, which would be 6. I'm assuming it's bottom up. We'll find out if that is correct when I finish this. So if it's bottom up, cannot calculate upwards, so this is just 8. Cannot take from here, so it's... Wait, then why is this 5? Can I put in like a negative? This is taking from here, this is taking from those ones, so yeah, it's taking from all adjacent. So how is this 5 unless this is like -4? Can I do that? I cannot. There's something I missed in the previous one. 10, it's taking from those. Yeah, it's taking from the red. But this is showing that it's taking from all things adjacent to it. Maybe red modulates to the single integer value for some reason, so 9, this would be 6, this would be 1. This doesn't make sense, but it's the best I've got. Okay, wait, how is this one wrong? Can only look down, this is 1, duh. Okay, duh. I don't know why I did that. 5. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. Looking down, this is 5. Very forgiving of it to highlight... Oh. 3, 3... Oh, one of these needs to be 4. Neither of these can be 4? Okay, let's just clear all of this. Do it again with a clear head. Only one this one sees is 1. So this 5 must have a 3 here, which means this must be a 4, which means that this sees 6. Okay. Ugh. That should not have been difficult. That wasn't difficult. I just fumbled it. Okay, where can we start here? Can't start here, can't start here. Okay. I guess we start here is 6, which means this is 4. Wait, nope, nope. This is 6. This doesn't impact this, so this is 4. This doesn't impact this, so this is 6. Which means this is 6, because it doesn't draw from any of these ones. We can figure out this one, because we've got all the directions from here, is 8. Okay, I've got all the directions here, but this one, so this is 18, 4, right? 10, 28, yep, this is 4. Now we've got this one, 24, this is 2. This one is 28. Okay, what can we do now? 4 means this needs to be 4 because it can only draw from here, meaning this is 2, this is 8, this is 4? Correct, there we go. Ah, and we get bigger. Let's see here, where can we start? 8, 1... That's got 2, that's got 2, 2, 2, 2. It's a lot harder to find a spot to start here. This is something here. Is it something? No, it isn't something. 4 from that. Yeah, no, that doesn't give us anything. Not here, not here. Those don't have anything. 4 two ways doesn't give us anything. This technically doesn't give us anything. Those can repeat. We can try to get something from here, I think. Because this is 6 here, which means, actually, let me MS Paint real quick. I think I'm actually going to use this properly for once. So we've got 19, 16, 6. Why did I make that all in the corner? 19, 16, 6. 19. Why am I making it bigger? Do I even want MS Paint? I could use Krita and just type. Yeah, let's do this. 19, 16, 6. Let's do a bigger grid than we need. Okay, so those don't matter. We're just going to X out all of the things that don't factor into this, which would be all of these directions. Then we've got these 2 directions. So that 19 is effectively 13 and 16 is effectively 10. 16, 10. Both sharing. This feels like the corner that's most possible to solve at the moment, which is why I'm kind of focusing on it. And I'm realizing whatever I do in this corner only impacts this right here. So this can't be 10. Must be lower than 10. Let's say it's 9. Ugh. This has to be involved somehow. Okay, let's just say it's 9. I know something's gonna go wrong, but I want to show what will go wrong. 9 and 6 is 15. From that is 4. To make 4, you need 3 and that. And then to make it 9, you need 3 and 6, but that overloads this. So it's not 9 here. So if it's 8, 8 and 6, 14, this is 5, and 4, and 4. This works. 8 works here. Yep, 8 works here. Does 7 work? 7 and 6, 13. This would have to be 6, this would be 5, this would be 3. That does not work. It overloads that one. So I'm thinking 8 is the only thing that works there. leads to our 4 and 4, which means that 8 and... A large number does have... Oh, wait, no. 6 and 8. This would be 2. Okay, that makes more sense. And then 1. From here, we can get that this is 2, this is 2. Can we do anything with that? We can solve this here. 15 minus 5, this would have to be 10. Let's double check. 5, this makes that 10. Yep. 10 is 6 and 4. This is only these two, so it's 10. Okay. That's good. We've got all of that for sure. Okay, we can go here. This is 11 plus that 4 needs to be there. Does this math out? Yes, it does. We don't technically know what this could be. It could be 1 and 3, or it could be 2 and 2. Pretty much any combination of that, so we leave it for now. We need to figure out what this is in order to figure out what ends up here. Which is unfortunate. That means that we kind of have to do the same thing we did up here for down here. Now we've got that 4 there. So that means the highest number this can be is 6. Is the highest number this can be. If that's 6, then this needs to be 4. This would need to be 1. I believe this needs to be 5 to match the diagonal like we had up here. Because they both are only getting information from the same 2 squares, so let's just preemptively put that to 5, actually. If that's 5, 9, this needs to be 5, this needs to be 2, this needs to be 3, to get them both to be 5, to get this to be 5. This 11 is currently seeing 9, so that needs to be 2, which means these need to be 2. Oh, wait, was that the last one? I thought there was one more for some reason. Ooh, even this has some sort of code. Document. Path is critical. The path is absolute. You've walked the first steps. However, many more obstacles block the path. The perimeter is recursive. Its borders must be deactivated. Its borders are hidden by martial precepts. By mortal precepts. Don't allow them to fool you. Unity, equality, direction, communication. Use your understanding of unity to contact us. Okay, it's pretty much just telling me exactly what I already knew. This is 7 because it's adding. This is 3. In order to get that, you need 4, which means this needs to be 4, which means this needs to be 5. Hello. Perimeter time is meaningless. In stasis it waits. Morals all time. Enough time, all become equal. Take time to reflect on time. When time reflects back for just a second, the path will open. There was something down here in the corner. Do I need to be still like we were for the, I do. Can you hear me? The perimeter is critical. Close the page and don't return. Yeah, there does seem to be a huge conflict of interest going on here for multiple reasons. When the time reflects. So 57. 75, so it can't reflect for a few minutes. Yeah, we'd have to wait for Unless it's equal, then 57 can happen. And then where would I click? Here? Ah, there we go. One. How do I input these? 2? Seems to be the same there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But how would I know that that's where 2's pointing? 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's just arbitrary. It's variable assignment, pretty much. Flat, nothing is high. Okay, nothing else there. B. Well, I guess what this is saying effectively is these are not any of these numbers, so we need 2 and 5. Though theoretically, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so this one probably needs to be 2 and this one needs to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blank for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. Is that consistent? 1. 1. No, it's inconsistent. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is blank. Yeah, it's inconsistent. Okay, but it's still a weird thought that there seems to be some consistency to what the numbers mean, the directions mean. 2 things that are the same that equal 8 would have to be 4. That means C is 6. And C is 6, and B has to be 3. Okay, how do we start here? We can start with A is 5. A is 5. Which means this needs to be 3. D needs to be... So this number sees C, B, and D. This number sees B and C and is 12. So that means B and C equals 12, meaning that D needs to be 4 so that this is equal. So if we do D equals 4, then we get C equals 10. C equals 10, C equals 10. From here we can get that B is 2. Okay. CC run now. A and B equals 16. A and B equals 16, which means C and C equals 17. 2 of the same thing that, or wait, no, 16 equals 14, which means E equals 7. That means B equals 10, and A equals 6. I do love simple value manipulation. Has been since. Please leave. Where can we start here? This secretly says that A, B, and D equals 28. Which means C is 2 less than D. Wait, no. C is 2 less than B. C is 2... C equals B minus 2. Let's write some stuff down. Wish there was an erase all button. Just a clear button. Okay. Math. Where's size? Oh, I guess it's... okay. So, A plus B plus D equals 28. Ta-da! A plus B plus C plus D equals... oh, I don't need to write all of this then. Equals 4D. So that means C equals the difference between these, which means C is 12. I didn't see the C here. I thought I was going to have to do something more complicated and actually manage a lot of variables, but we have C now. So we can say that D plus A equals 14. So A and D is 14 from this 28, meaning that B is 14. Yep, B is 14. 12 and 14, 26. That means A is 8. 8, 8. 22, D is 6. Does all of that check out? 20 and 6? Yes, it does. And that means this is 22. That this is 18. Yada! A needs to be 6. No, stop, Plumau. A is 6, there's no A's here, so we just continue on to this 12. Something is wrong. I did that wrong. This is seeing this as well, so that means A is actually 3. Because now it's seeing 3, 6, 3, which is 12. Which means this is 4. Okay. FB... oh, wrong thing. Okay, let's erase. Brush. What are some of the easiest things to do here? Fed equals 10. Let's just keep writing these until we get something. D, E equals 13. Something fun, this means that E is an odd number, which means that F and D are both even. Even, odd. We know that two variables can't equal the same number, or at least I think that's been implied. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, okay. Can't quite figure something out from that. No, we can. E and D's cancel out. That means D, that means F, that means D equals F plus 3. Okay. does that work out? Because these E's cancel, the D's cancel. Then D equals F plus 3. That doesn't work out for some reason. Why is that not working out? Subtracting those. F equals 0, D equals 3. This should work. I don't know why that's not working out in my in-head calculations. Beck equals minus that 4 would be 13. We don't have B or C for any references, so we can continue on. C fed equals 12. C fed. Oh, C equals 2. That is, I can type letters into those. That's unsettling. C equals 2. Okay. Okay. C fed equals 2. That means BE equals 11. BE equals 11. We don't have another B for comparison. So let's say Feb, which is over here, equals 12. Fed over here equals 10. So that means B equals D plus 2. Yep. Okay. We've got our fab, our fed. We've got our B for that one. We've got 2 feds. And they do both equal the same thing, so that's good. And then we've got our DDE. Okay, so that's all of the equations that we've got now. This is all of the equations we've currently got. So we can go... Let's clean it up. Fed equals 10. D, D, E equals 13. BE equals 11. Yep, fed equals fed. And FEB equals 11. Fed versus Feb. Equals 12. I read the wrong thing. I was wondering there for a second. It didn't line up right. Fed equals 10. BE equals 11. And we have got these still. We can also extrapolate that B equals F plus 5. B equaling F plus 5, F cannot be 0, so that means B is at least 6. If... Oh, that's D, never mind. If B is 6, B is 6. BE versus EB. The only difference is 1. That means F equals 1. F equals 1. Can I just solve it from here? Do I need the notepad anymore? Let's go back for now. So this is gone. This is 9. This is EB is 11, so this is gone. So we've got ED equals 9. DDE equals 13. From this, that means 1D is equal to 4. 1D is equal to 4. Now we can get 8. 2 and 3 is 5. E equals 5. Okay, math checks there. Math checks there, and that means E is equal to 5. 6, 7. Lamau. 5. That is good. So then B must be 7. 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 from 14 leaves 6. Ta-da! What now, documents? Continue off the path is essential. Salvation. However, are we in alignment? What drives you? Is it fear? Is it curiosity? Do you understand the true nature of reality? Reach us. Show that you understand. We'll be waiting for the signal. Okay, we've got a code here. STRFE STRFEET. STRFEET. Stirfeet. Reach us. Not call us. Not the privacy policy. Don't need help. Reach us. Salvation. I cannot put anything into these boxes. Essential. Maybe put that into here? Nope. If I put these here, does it do anything? No. Reach us. Oddcubville. Woodcubville. Contact us. Echo should just... Oh, here's something. Okay, so these are encrypted. Echo becomes... Test. Test becomes... So T to W, E to Z, T... Okay. Cipher... That's a Caesar cipher, I believe. we are getting... So I typed in test. So T to W. Oh. 1, 2, 3. I believe that's 3. And we want to decode. Which would be 23. So theoretically, if we put this in here... No. W, Z, P, W. Okay, let's, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. So it's not a linear Caesar cipher, which is what this is for. Okay. So to get from T to W in this, we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I believe. WZP. Okay, so this isn't a Caesar cipher. There's a word that is encrypting it, right? Here, let's do the alphabet again. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. How many letters is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it is 1 to 1. If we just type in Z a bunch, is it all the same? Okay. Okay, what is a letter replacement cipher? Substitution. Plain text and then cipher text, we put that. We put test, there we go. Now we've got a decryptor. Okay, it doesn't decrypt that. Gole? No, that's not decrypting. Well, we've got the cipher for here at least. So theoretically, if I put encode, put hello, and take this and put this into here. Okay, what did I do wrong? Did I take it from the wrong one? Yes, I did. We don't... Wait, no, this is a Caesar cipher. Let's close that, because that's not what we've got. We've got this. Copy this, switch it. Why isn't this working out? So it must be some sort of... But if it's a word-coded cipher, why is it... Okay, that is right. We want to encode testing. This is the cipher. So if we want to decode it, testing. Okay. So our issue is... Okay. But that doesn't seem to decode any of these, which means they are separate things. Leog. Oddly the most sensical sounding one. Glee. Okay. Am I doing this the wrong way? No, that doesn't fix it either. We figured out how the echo encodes at least. Gonna keep that open for it. Nature of reality. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these. Oh wait, some of these are the same. A, B, C, C, B, D, E. If you walk the path, it's essential, it's salvation. How are we in alignment? What drives you? Is it fear? Is it curiosity? Understand. Reach us. You show us that you understand. We'll be waiting for the signal. So I need to send something to management. It's essential. It is salvation. Can I get anything from here? 1, 2... Implied this would be 3, this would be 4. Oddly skips down, so 5, 6. Okay, no, we can't really get anything from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's no pattern there. Essential. I'm going to take a clue. Because I feel like I've got some ideas, but I don't want to keep barking up the wrong tree. So let's just read that again. I keep opening the wrong one. Walk the path is essential. Salvation. Because, like, my first idea was, why don't we just count the amount of S's, amount of T, R, F, E, E, T. Okay, so 2 of those are the same, and 2 of the bottom are the same. But how would you know which one of the numbers of letters goes to which one of them? For reality, identify the outliers and use the principle of a quality to construct a word that captures the true nature of reality. Essential. Okay. Essential salvation. Drive fear. Understand reach. Identify the outliers, yes. Use the principles of equality to construct a word that captures the true nature. And all of those letters together form S-T-R-F-E-E-T. Stirfeet. So, if we wanted to arrange these to be that, it is either T, so S, T, E, E, T, R. Hmm. Set. Setter F. Setter F. Fetters. Fetters. Fetters, I think, is a word. Yep, fetters. Could try fetters. Fetters. Oh, okay. Reality is a fetter, and we must say break free. The perimeter is solely to blank the blank. The perimeter is front to blank. The perimeter maintains the heating, but leaves us lost. The path allows you to shift us towards a new direction. You have the key. You need only hold it. Okay. Well, I'm trying. Apparently I can use arrow keys to move through this. Right, bomb. Shift? Hold the shift key? I see. If I hold the shift key, it lets me input these arrows. Okay. So we need to go from a box, place arrows that point to the goal. Oh, need to start in the box. Okay. I'm assuming we need to hit every arrow. Could have done that a bit quicker, technically. Oof. Okay, how does this work? I'm assuming what this is. It lies. No, that wouldn't work. So here we obviously just need to get this into here, hopefully. And that should solve this one. Yep, that solves this one. Okay, we need to have the arrows go through these ones. So what if we made this 3, had this arrow go this way? Does that work? It does not work. Okay. So I guess have this be blank. Make sure the arrows go this way around. Okay. Let's see, does that work there? Yes, that does. So it needs to go through blue. Okay, it needs to go through blues. All numbers count towards counting up the number of the path. Needs to go through all the blues, can't go through the 2. No, that's gonna get me stuck. And it also starts here. Bomb, bomb, bomb. That will get stuck. Bomb, bomb, bomb. That will get stuck, which means we need to do something weird, more like... I wonder what happens if you go over the same spot twice. Well, we can test it. No, that doesn't work. How can we draw a line that goes over all of these? Down, down, down. Down, down. No, that doesn't quite work. Down. Down, down. That's not good. I wonder how this works. Probably doesn't. This arrow never gets used, which means that it's unsolved, but every one is getting hit. Okay, so you can get an infinite loop. Here. Boom, boom. None of these can ever be used because we can't go through the blue. So they might as well not be here. I mean, through the 2. Oh, I think I see it. Boom. Oh. Yep. Boom. That was a complicated path. But yep, it goes all the way through. So it's going through that 1, through these 2, through those 2, and then down through there. Whew, okay. Okay. We've got A, B, C. Okay, we've got 3 different directions the arrows can be. All arrows need to be different directions as far as I'm aware. None of them can be right. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Well, I guess I could put arrows here. Well, let's try. Let's just try to make all of them right and see if that gives an error. Yes, it does. So variables cannot be the same as each other if they're variables, which means none of these are right arrows since D here is already defined as a right arrow. So we need to get from here to here and from here through there, or maybe a bit weirder than that, but probably not. So what if we tried to make B up? Let's try making B up. Let's have an arrow go this way, so it hits B. B is up, C can't... C can't be right. It would need to be down, but that would be a loop. That would mean C needs to be left. And that means the only direction left for A is down. And that would mean we go bump, 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 and then loop infinitely. Okay, so this is incorrect. Okay, so if we're starting here, want to do something meaningful, then we'd need to go up here, which means that we'd hit A. We can't go down, we can't go right, we can't go left. That means A would have to be up. B would need to be left, cannot be left. Would need to be down, cannot be down, which means that this cannot be the way that we move. Okay. Well, if we go all the way to here, we'd need to go up, left here, okay, so we need to go here and up. Now let's say that B is up, C can't be right, so it would have to be left or down. A would need to be down, which once again makes us hit multiple, so this can't be the path we take. So that means this can't even start as an arrow that's facing that direction. Okay, what if B is up? We start up and then go into B here. Okay, then we'd be here. A can be down or left. We could just try to dodge it. We need to hit it here, but we can't. So if B is up, A is down. Going through that one. Need to go through... Well, I guess A can be down. A can be down here. C can't be right. All that's left is left. Then we could go through there. And that should get us 2, 5. We go through this 3 twice. Does count twice, meaning that it's not a 5. So this is correctly connected to here since it's not flashing. But because we go through the 3 twice, it doesn't count anymore. Okay. Well, that's interesting information, actually. Because it means whenever we collect the ones on the far side here, we need to immediately go either to this side or into the goal here. C cannot be rightwards, so that means we can never get into the goal if we go back to the left. Because none of these can be rightwards, which means we must, for each one of these, essentially cross through it here, or the space before here, when we're going through. Otherwise, there's no way we'll ever get to the goal. Okay. So let's say B is... And that means that both of these, wherever we start, are dead ends. They can't hit each other. So they either need to start going this way or away from each other. We already did all the tests going through 1 here. There is no way to successfully get over to 4 here. Oh, 1 here, no way to get to 4. Which means that it must go down since it can't go up. Have them bump. Well, I guess it could go up if both of them then go right into here. That means that B would have to be up, A would have to be down. So it'd go here, here, bomb, bomb, goes through here. No, we don't want it to go through here. We want it to get up here. Then it would hit the C. C would send it down. Infinite loop, boom. Game over. Wait, no. C would be left. Okay. So if we did this, bomb, bomb, there, here, C, through 4, hit that, but it hits the 4 twice, which means it's no good. And then here it would go bomb, bomb, bomb. Also hit the 4 if we did it this way. So it would go 4 there. What if we did that so it goes 1... Four hits the 4 a second time. So close. Here, get you. Here. Can't do much from here, because it's all forced with what we've got. We can't point those in towards each other, otherwise it's a loop. Can't point them in towards each other, otherwise it's a loop. I think I'm going to leave this here for now. I'm not the perfect at puzzle games, and I know I can get through this, but it will require a lot of thinking or me changing how I'm fundamentally trying to think about this. Why are some of the arrows bad, but some of them fine? Why are some of the arrows bad, but other ones fine? That's weird. I might be missing something then. But we are going to Just save that as being the cipher for that. Close this. Close those. Close you. Don't save. I don't care about that. We are going to... Do I need this? I'll keep the music on. Let's open Voices of the Void. Where did I... This is it. This is it. Excuse me. I am going to... So I am going to try using both of my options here. This might mess up the stream. Oh, didn't mean to close that. NVIDIA control panel. Hopefully I don't flash any specs that I shouldn't. Okay, so right now I've got it set to automatically be integrated graphics. Did that mess up anything here? It did not, seemingly. Good, good. We are dropping frames even when I'm not doing anything. So it really is a stream setting. Actually, let me, before I even do anything, try to lower my bit rate so that we have less dropped frames like that. I am going to stop